For this video, we're going to answer the question, how can I add fractions with denominators of 10 and 100? When we add fractions together, we usually add fractions that have the same denominator. So if I have 1/4 plus 1/4, I know that that's equal to 2/4. However, if I have a fraction, maybe I need to add 2/10 plus 3/100. It might be confusing because we have 2 of these tenths and 3/100, and since the denominator needs to stay the same, we might get stuck and go, oh, I don't know what to do. In order to add these fractions together, we need to make sure that they have a common denominator. So for this one, we have 2/10 and 3/100. We can take the number 2/10 and change it so that it is a fraction with a denominator of 100, an equivalent fraction. If you remember, when we multiply the top and bottom of a fraction by the same number, we get a fraction that's equivalent, it's equal. So when I multiply, I need to think, what number times 10 would equal 100? That would be 10 times 10. Since I multiplied the bottom by 10, I also need to multiply the top by 10. 2 times 10 equals 20. So when I add 2/10 plus 3/10, that's the same as 20/100 plus 3/100. 20/100 plus 3/100 would be 23/100. So to review the steps, when I look at two fractions that I'm adding together, if one has a denominator of 10 and the other has a denominator of 100, I need to change one of the fractions so that they can both have the same denominator. A great way to do that is to take my denominator of 10 and change it to a denominator of 100. I did that by multiplying the top and the bottom of my fraction by 10. Then after I got my equivalent fraction, I had two fractions with a denominator of 100, 20/100 and 3/100. When I added them together, I got my final answer, 23/100. And those are the steps that you'll follow to add fractions together when they have different denominators of 10 and 100.